What's up, guys? Back with another watch along. And here we go Aston Villa versus Liverpool. Hello, Gaurav. What's up? Cut back in? Oh my god. Martinez. Bloody bottler. Unbelievable. Hello, Jayesh. Hello, Aditya. What's up? Did the IPL game happen in the end? Or it got completely rained off? Oh, there was a deflection of Torres. Old Trafford waterfall. Yeah. Bro, I've been saying it. People just don't want to listen. When we say we are poorly run by the old owners, people were like, yeah, but you have money. Bro, if we had money, why would it take us 19 years to renovate Old Trafford? If we had money to spare, why wouldn't we fix our toilets and our hospitality? When you tell people our money is incorrectly spent, people go, but you get money. There's no point having this discussion, Aditya, because at the end of the day, the Old Trafford's been leaking forever. Today, people notice it because of this waterfall thing. Abandoned without a ball being bowled. Fantastic. So both teams get a point, right? So there's no point having this discussion, man. Because at the end of the day, we know how bad our club is run, and people just refuse to believe it. You have to remember, we didn't have any kind of football management. It's all the Glazers' friends, the people that are paid money to buy Anthony, Van Bissaka, Maguire. These are all bankers. They're not football people. But nobody is willing to admit it. So, I just don't bother arguing about it anymore. The bathroom thing is, bro, it's the whole stadium. Dude, this food got a 1 out of 5. The food got a 1 out of 5, dude. Bathrooms, it is what it is, dude. 80,000 people, you know what it is like, Aditya. You live in Bombay, you have been to a mall, you know what it's like, right? Okay, the standard should be different, fair enough. It's not India, fair enough. You know, Indian people are a lot of them, fair enough. Not exactly the most sanitary people, especially in large numbers. But the bathroom you can kind of understand, right? Everyone is crowding in those 15 minutes to use it, especially during game days. You can understand. But the food where you pay extra money to get VIP access, bro, I can't have the conversation with anyone, bro. When they ask you, oh, but you have spent money, I'm like, bro, you don't get it. We spend money on the football club because we hope to it covers the issues at hand overall. The club as a whole is run in poorly. 2 years ago, the hello Gaurav, 2 years ago, right? Or is it 3 years ago? 3 years ago, the women's facilities were so bad, Aditya, that the head coach complained about it and then eventually wanted to quit. The head coach quit, dude, because the women weren't getting proper facilities to change. Manchester United's football club women don't even play in our stadium. In Chelsea, okay, fine. Every now and then for a big game, they let play at Stamford Bridge, but they have their own thing, the Queen's Meadow. They have their own stadium. Arsenal also for big matches let the women play in Highbury. 50,000 people fill the stadiums this year for the London derbies, dude. For the women's game, our women last year we almost did the double. We lost to Chelsea on the last day in the league and lost to Chelsea in the finals, both by one goal differences. This year we won the FA Cup in dominating fashion. The league results didn't go away. I think we finished fourth, if I'm not mistaken, fourth or fifth. But there is no support for anyone because these people aren't football people, dude. They just have money. Okay, I'll give you a really good example, Aditya. You know what Roman Abramovich did? He hired football people. You know what Todd Bowley did? Did not do that. Do you see the results of what's happening with Todd Bowley? 1 billion spent in less than a year. 1 billion, dude. People say United spend a lot of money, right? We spent 400 million over 3 years. Okay. Todd Bowley spent 1 billion in 8 months, dude. What are people comparing? Like our clubs are not, our clubs are both run by people who aren't football people. But to explain it to people, it's infuriating because they go, but you had the money, right? But you had the money, right? But you had, bro, we are on 400 million pounds of debt. We can't do anything. That's why we wanted Qatar. Everyone's like, oh, oil club, oil club. I'm like, people don't understand. We don't have money to do these things. We need money to do these things. It's so infuriating, dude. You know, Avram Glazer, after the FA Cup Women's Final, he went, oh, I love Manchester United. Bro, this guy loves Manchester United so much, he lets our club flood every year. Our club is leaking. It's not today's leak, the waterfall you're talking about, right, Aditya? It's not, doesn't happen like that regularly, but the stadium floods all the time because of how it rains in Manchester. It's not new. The water leaking, the bathrooms, the food, and it's not taken care of because we don't have football people. We have financial people. They see the money coming in rent result, and people love it. So your academy is destroyed. No, our academy is actually doing well, Arnab. I was talking about the women's side. The women's side who won the FA Cup yesterday as well. Funny enough, they are going against the odds of everyone else, and they're actually doing well. That's the difference. The bathroom. What happened exactly, Jayesh? Basically, a part of the. I think the part of basically a part of the stadium kind of collapsed, and then it created a waterfall where instead of the water trickling down, it collected, and then it started pouring down through a corner. It's like something kind of fell. I think that was probably circling the drainage out, the water out from the rain. It just collapsed, and then it created a waterfall in one specific space. It's just, bro. I'm just tired of telling people, bro. I'm just genuinely tired of telling people our owners have let our club sink. The money that we spend to buy players, it's an absolute smokescreen. There's no doubt about it. Harvey Elliott cuts inside. Football exceptional mind is needed to direct football and coaching and management. I didn't do what, there was no IPL match, Rajat. They got rained out today. When this happened during the game, dude, towards the end of the game, during the game, people were sitting there. Oh, tap in chance, blocked. Oh, that was close. Leon Bailey. When you buy a club, that should be the basic thing. Do I heard someone saying Brentford Stadium is better? Apparently, the Brentford owner is going to sell. I just saw yesterday. Shout out to Thomas Frank. Friday he lost his father. Saturday he was there at the game. Oh, he absolutely scuffed the tap in. It wasn't blocked. Yeah, he lost his father on Friday. Saturday, he was there for the game. Brentford were trailing 1-0. They ended up winning 2-1 in the final 10 minutes of the game. Shout out to Thomas Frank. The players went running to celebrate with him after the opening goal. What a man. What a legend. One day after his father passed, still at the stadium there. Away, by the way, not home. They were in Bournemouth. Vitality. Man, Joe Gomez sucks. Don't tell Liverpool fans that. It was the next best thing, dude. But when you buy a club, that should be a basic thing. I heard someone said Brentford Stadium is far. Oh yeah, that's why we were talking about Brentford. How do we answer this question? Very good question. Our stadium has not been renovated, renewed since 2005. The leaks have obviously not happened then. The bathroom things not happened then. But the bathroom thing, I think, is like a 2-year thing, 3-year thing. I think the maybe post COVID thing. I think the bathroom thing is definitely, the food thing is this last year, and the water thing. I'm not quite sure when it started becoming this bad. The drainage in the stadium. These are all recent problems, but they were just not this big. Like the water leaking roof thing wasn't this bad. It wasn't this bad. The food thing, like I said, happened last year, late last year. And the bathroom thing I heard from before last year. I'm not sure why that's not get taken addressed. But then you have to understand. Oh no! Oh! Ooh. Not. I think that might have been offside, but it was still a good attempt. Um, what was I saying? Yeah, you have to understand. We got the Glazers in. We got the Glazers in last year. Um, Sorry, we got the we didn't get the Glazers. We got Ratcliffe in last year. We were supposed to get him the November prior. November 2022 was when we thought the club was up for sale. He we got new ownership sometime late November, late November changed hands the footballing side. So they can't do anything mid-season, can they, Aditya? How are they going to fix the roof mid-season? They can't do anything mid-season. So we are going to find out. Oh, goal! Oh, John McGee. Oh no, it's Tielemans. Oh wow. Oh wow. Is oh my god, are they gonna get battered today? Wow. Aston Villa really securing this. Is that Tom Hanks? Tom Hanks is an Aston Villa fan. I thought I saw Tom Hanks in the stadium. That's interesting. Where random clubs these people follow, yeah? Tom Hanks. Interesting. You know, I rewatched the whole Ronaldo interview and I'm afraid whatever he said about ETH getting true day by day. Yeah, but dude, listen. Whatever he said about ETH, I mean, okay, hold on. Let me put it this. So does that mean whatever he said about Rooney is true too? Does that mean what he said about Ragnick is true? So he should just be allowed to disrespect people because he's angry? He didn't get picked for a football match? I don't know, Arnab. I don't know. Oh my god, Diaby almost got in the way of that. That would have been an offside. Tom Hanks or Jim Carrey? Yeah, one of them. I couldn't make out clearly. I saw glasses, so I thought it was Tom Hanks. Liverpool ain't the same since the 5-2 humbling by us at Anfield. Is that when they were not the same? I feel like sometime recently they were not the same, you know. I like Villa playing Unai Emery's supremacy. I mean, listen, man, he's done fantastically well. Yuri Tillemans came on a free, by the way, and it's only his second goal this season. Good timing, good timing. Um, Hello, Abhishek. Good evening. Liverpool, hi, Puran. Liverpool was like us before Klopp, and the way with few signings we became world class, and then they won UCL, EPL. We should do the same. Rather keep spending which is just buy Vlahovic, Bubakar, Kamara, and Bremer. Telemans bros also underrated. I'm surprised he didn't go somewhere else for a free, dude. I wonder if people thought about it like that. Very surprising didn't go to a big club as free. Dragon guy was a Jey Uso today. Dragon guy. I mean, Real Madrid built the same, but you're missing my point, Arnab. The owners don't want to spend the money. You gotta want to spend the money to spend it. Doesn't matter if it's blocking a single game or not. You gotta the Glazers still own the football club. You can't just build the stadium. It has to be a collaborative effort. This is why I didn't want Jim Ratcliffe. This is why I wanted Qatar. The reason I wanted Qatar is not because we had unlimited money, but it was a full buyout of the club. If what was I going to say? This is why we wanted Qatar. Everyone was like, "Oh, you want to be another Man City? You want to just get all the oil?" Nah, dude. No, we didn't. I don't. I didn't want Qatar. I wanted Qatar because they were buying us out fully, and this is the problem now. Now because Glazers still own the majority of the club, we still have to get permissions for lots of things. So this is a problem. Because if we're gonna refurbish the stadium has to stop. The stadium is income that goes to the Glazers. So it becomes a problem. The mega store, that's income that goes to the Glazers. It's a complicated thing, man. It's a complicated thing. When we wanted Qatar, everyone's like, look at this. Complained about oil money, now they want it. No, bro, they were the only people that were willing to buy us out completely. We didn't want partial ownership, which people don't seem to understand. It's fairly rated E and underrated. I think Tielemans, though people don't rate that much. especially last two seasons. He's not been as good as he was when he played at Leicester, but I think he's solid. I'm surprised a bigger team didn't go for him. He was free. I specifically said about ETH and his interviews mainly to point out Glazers board and ETH. Rooney, Ragnick were not his primary target, but you can't deny Rooney is a Glazers. Rooney's. I don't think Rooney is a Glazers puppet, dude. I don't think he's a Glazers puppet, dude. I think he has, but that's not what he said. He was talking about his performances anyway. Either Glazers puppet or not, I don't know if that's relevant to his comments. But I don't think Rooney is a Glazers puppet. I think he just he's doing a pundit job now, and he has to be balanced. Gary Neville did that for the longest point of time until he got absolutely fed up, and then said he wants a change in ownership. And the only reason you saw Gary Neville do anything with Jim Ratcliffe is because Jim Ratcliffe is owning the footballing part. But I think if the Glazers asked him to do something now, Gary Neville would say no, because Gary Neville has openly said he doesn't want the Glazers now. After many years, he said he didn't want it. So I think Rooney also has to be a little careful, Arna, because his child is in the academy. So I feel for him. Maybe when he's not a pundit and his child's not in the academy, it'll be different. But to be fair, Rooney, instead of people destroying us on after the Arsenal match, Rooney, Roy Keane, and Gary Neville all said they should give Eric Ten Hag one more season. If it doesn't work, sack him. So that's interesting. He's playing UCL next season. He's in a big club. I mean, I guess we're going to see how they can do 4 tournaments, dude. We saw how Newcastle did 4 tournaments this season. It's not for everybody. So we'll see, I suppose. Nathan, can we do something like how Liverpool initially built under club? Listen, dude, it all depends on acquisitions now. That's it. It's as simple as that. Acquisitions is the most important. Acquisitions is going to be the great determinant of what we do now moving forward. Why Chelsea can't expand Stamford Bridge? Is there a problem? Looks so small. I believe there's buildings on two sides of it, Arnab. Yes. If there's no problem, they cannot actually, without affecting other people's infrastructure. So they can't. Kind of like we can't extend. So there's one side of the stadium that we can't extend because there's housing as well, Arnab. So we have a similar situation in Old Trafford, although obviously we have a much bigger stadium to begin with. But we can't further expand on one side because there's railway lines and housing. So we'd have to buy out people's houses, which obviously people aren't going to sell because you can imagine how much those row houses cost at the moment. I don't think I need to tell you. So yeah, Chelsea can't expand for that reason. Yes, maybe vertically, but I don't know if structurally it's possible. Maybe he has dropped his performance last season, but I think he's really good. I actually like Tielemans too. I'm surprised, like I said again and again, I'm surprised no one else went for him. John McGinn and Tielemans both are underappreciated. John McGinn, yes, I think so. I agree with John McGinn in particular. Exactly, it doesn't matter who bought United. We cared was about Glazer. Bro, I just wanted a full buyout, man. It's really sad. Now he's still under their thumb. I don't know if Ratcliffe even has the money to buy them out, but at least we can acquire players without having to listen to bankers talk about football anymore. Shameless he is, bro. Shameless. At the FA Cup finally, he's sitting and watching while we are at Old Trafford, in the leaky roof. Oh, here we go. Aston Villa. Oh, it was 2-1, but the angle was well closed. Well closed. Villa scored, yes. Oh God, what's wrong with me? I didn't add it. Yes, Villa scored. Tielemans, 12th minute. Great goal. Got to add it. Florentino Perez is a civil engineer. He has his own company. Suppose that helps, doesn't it? There's a reason why Stamford Bridge atmosphere is lit. The stands are close to the pitch. If you make it big, it'll turn out like West Ham one. Looks like a track and field stadium. Well, to be fair, isn't that what it was built for originally, and then West Ham moved there? That's what it was built for, right, Abhishek, if I'm not mistaken? It was built for the 2012s, right? And I think because of the bowling ground being closed, or Upton Park, however you'd like to call it, um, they had a good opportunity there to fill in more people in the stadium, which is, I suppose, a good opportunity. Plus, they get to make the income from matches like the Champions League final and stuff like that. Euro matches, they'll get extra income when West Ham aren't playing. So that's great. I think you can have a oh 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 my god, that spin and shoot would have been epic if that was a goal. Whoa, that would have been a crazy goal by Leon Bailey with the spin and shoot. Oh, it's already turning out to be a fun game. 20 minutes in. Yeah, that is a nice thing though. I agree. That is a nice thing about Stamford Bridge. I think even if I'm not mistaken, uh, Craven Cottage is the same way. Bournemouth's the same way. Obviously, the legendary Kenny Kenilworth Road by Luton, technically relegated, but not officially. They have like a -12 goal difference, same points as Forest. If Forest beat Chelsea or even drew, they would have been safe this weekend. But and there's my cousin who's a civil engineer and unemployed. Probably might want to move to another city to help that out, Jayesh. I think that might help. If ex-players and legends aren't vocal, then how come anyone except the fans will protest in unity to kick places out? It'll never happen like that. But listen, dude, a lot of our legends aren't like that. That doesn't mean they're Glazers puppets. You know what I'm saying? But it doesn't matter. You can't, like, again, Arnab, this Ratcliffe thing proves you can't do anything. Can't do anything about it. Ratcliffe had technically has the money to buy it, but he only bought the sporting side of it. What can you do? Yes, yes. Update scorecard done. National? Sorry, what? Why are we talking about national, Nitish? Nathan, if you get a chance of going on a date with any United female team member, which would you choose? I'll pass on that comment. I have no desires to get in trouble. Oh crap! Liverpool scored again. Read the chat. There, Cody Gakpo apparently. Oh, this is going to be a fun game. 3 goals already. Let's see it again. Right hand side. Switch fields. Switch sides, I guess you could say. Laid off for Gakpo. Oh, he might be offside. Might be offside. Oh, wait, hold on. He is offside, isn't he? You'll have to check that again, people. You'll have to check that again. Is that Gomez? Gomez was the one with the cross. You'll have to have a look there. Oh, okay. That pass is not offside, but him getting the ball was offside, possibly? Yeah. Got to check that one, right? I think he is offside. Joe Gomez is offside, possibly. This will take forever to do it now. What about Dream of Theatre, Nathan? Nathan, the one who really needs to be renovated. Perez shows 4 buildings to Beckham and said one of them is you. I think he is off, right? Yo, why do they take so long, man? I just saw Emi Martinez go. What was that? Yeah, it was crazy. It slipped off his hands, really. It deflected. It was a cross that deflected off Torres. It went to his hands. He fell down and the ball rolled off his hands. You know, like how you get a shock, kind of like that. If you're planning to go to OT in future, then don't miss the newly opened waterfall and water park. Yes, I won't miss it, Nitesh. You can stand outside the stadium also for that. It's a lot less, a lot more space. He is off, right? Bro, what are these people doing, man? It's diabolical, this VAR, dude. Diabolical, really. Imagine opening a branch at Old Trafford. Allard, my choice. Interesting. Very interesting. It's off, isn't it? Yo, bro, why are they taking this long, man? Akpo with a beard looks so similar to Walcott. Baba Yaga. The new management Ratcliffe has... Welcome, Baba Yaga, by the way, if you're new to the channel. New management Ratcliffe... Off, right? On? Wow. Okay. All right. The new management Ratcliffe has... They need to change everything, sell the injured players and old players, get new ones. Waterfall's there since 2005. You have to get lucky in order to see it. And I thought it was offside, dude. Whatever. You just move. Emi watched Onana. I don't actually think Onana has actually spilt a ball into the goal from a dive, from a save yet, I should say. Would you want to move to a new stadium or they renovate? Honestly, Aditya, as an old school supporter, I would like it if they renovated it, but don't know how realistic that is. To be honest, don't like water parks. There's no guarantee of hygiene. Cool stands. Yeah. Medical team needs to go. Well, we're gonna see. We are gonna in about a week's no, in about 2 weeks time, not even 2 weeks, in about 12 days time, we're gonna see exactly what Radcliffe's gonna do. Because 26th May, there's no excuses. All these there's games going on. We have a cup final. This is all great and all. About 12 days time, there'll be no cup final. There'll be no nothing. Season's over. Everyone's gone where they need to go. Radcliffe has all the work to do. He can't be a tourist and watch the games in the stands. Let's see what he does. I mean, he scored an own goal against Arsenal last year too. Maybe he gets a little nervous, dude. I don't know. Why spill the ball when you can just stand there and do nothing? Exactly. See, you understand. It's a lot less work. Club needs to go on vacation. I think most of them will. Funny enough. I would like to stay in the same stadium, Aditya. I think from what I've heard is um, if renovation's done, we're gonna have to play our games elsewhere because of how I guess how much renovation needs to be done. I suppose. So we might have to move stadiums for that, or we might have to play our games somewhere else. I should say. One way or the other, I think we won't able to play our games there. I think from what I've heard, the building a new stadium is more expensive, but building a new stadium is more expensive, but obviously it'll be future proof for building moving forward, like for future expansions and all that stuff. But I don't think it'll have the same feel. It'll be like the London Stadium. It'll be like the new Tottenham Hotspurs Stadium. It won't have. It'll take decades and decades to have an aura around it, which I suppose is okay if you don't have to sit in water. But I'm sure all the old fans, all the people who went regularly, I think they are gonna. I think they're gonna. It's gonna be sad, man. Either way, it's gonna be sad. Because renovating it means you can't go watch the games there for this at least one season as well. So, oh, here we go. Aston Villa, loop crossing, cleared. Play games at Wembley. I think we will be moving to Wembley, which is I don't know how they're gonna do that because that means they're gonna have to travel to London every week, one way or the other. But not sure how they're gonna do. Before your stream, what was Mark Goldbridge moment about Luckhurst? Did something happen, bro? Luckhurst is creating allegedly creating a lot of dissent, man. He said something about Hoyland. Apparently people don't want to pass the ball to Hoyland or something like he's just creating real problems, bro. Just no, Baba Yaga. There's going to be a lot of renovation. I'll tell you why. So Puddin actually makes my point. 1.10 billion is going to be the renovation, and if you're going to build a new stadium, it's going to be 2.22 something like that billion. So you're going to spend more than 1 billion on renovations. It's going to be a big renovation. Think about it. Because if building a stadium is only 2 billion, you'd go for the 2 billion. I know I don't have that kind of money to talk like that, but we're talking about billionaires definitely having that kind of money, taking loans and stuff. So they're going to make it's going to be real renovation, dude. Like real. The thing is, either way, we're not going to be able to play games there because that's how bad the renovation is going to be. I hate stadiums with the chrome shiny on the outside. Danish, you know what? If at this point of time, especially yesterday, where literally the water is just falling on people and it's flooding, bro, I'd resign myself to even build a new stadium, dude, because it's not right, man. How much they charge the fans, how much they charge everybody to go watch games there. I mean, bro, imagine if you were a match going fan, Danish. You wouldn't exactly enjoy the experience. You know? Those fans, whatever, man, whoever's going there to visit, even if it's once in their lifetime, they deserve. They deserve to have a good experience, man. Because you can't afford to do that regularly if you don't live there. Like, imagine if Putin or Baba Yaga or Arnab wants to go to Madrid. Okay, Madrid, the weather is always good. He's not gonna have to worry about rain and shit. But you still want a good experience. You're still paying for that ticket to go there. You're still paying for hotels or Airbnbs to go there. You're still paying for food to eat there. Everything is so much more expensive in Europe. It could it could genuinely be a once in a lifetime thing. You want everyone's experience to be nice, dude. You know, it's one thing when you're a millionaire and you can afford it every couple of months, dude. If you can't afford it, you really hope that the one time you go there, it's really good. I really like Stamford Bridge. It's small but it's beautiful and aesthetic with blue color in it. I don't think there'll be a full renovation. Just change. I read that already. Burnabout generates 2 billion revenue every year. They want to rebuild. They shouldn't build it like every new stadium with a shiny exterior. I don't know. Maybe that shiny exterior serves some kind of purpose, dude, in terms of maintenance, tarnish. I don't know. Vinny emerging as Ballon favorite, overtaking Jude Mbappe on third. No chance, dude. It has to be Jude. Another rig year. English people can't win it. Another rigged event. Brilliant. Nothing changes. I think Salford will be the venue rather than Wembley. Bro, no, it won't be possible, dude. Salford can only fit 12,000 people. Won't be possible. Plus, Salford has to play their games. They play 2 games a week. They're not going to sacrifice that, dude. In their league, they play midweek and end of the week. Yeah, Madrid's weather is fantastic, dude. You probably have to go in shorts. That's how nice it is, especially if you're going in the nighttime. You know. Yeah, the toilets get blocked during match day. The chefs were one stuck clearly gives out exactly Pudan. It's like, but when you tell people it's not well run, oh, but you got 800 million, you got 800 million in 10 years. I'm like, bro, what are you talking about? Like, what has this got to do with badly run? If anything, you actually prove my point that it's a badly run club. We have no football people in the club, Pudan. Prior to the people that have moved in now, we have had no football. Let me tell you something, Puran, in case you somehow by no chance have no idea who was running the show. Okay, every person the Glazers have hired are people they literally went to college with in England. Keep in mind they're American, right? They have literally gone to college with these people. They're all bankers. They all work in the banking sector, and they ended up becoming in Murtor. What's his other name? What's that other idiot? Walking like a boss. What stupid fellow? Before murder. My God, I'm so glad I don't even remember their names. To be honest with you, just looking at their faces was so annoying. Ed Woodward. These are all their college friends from the banking sector that where they went and studied in England. None of them are football people. None of them. So we finally have football people whose job is management of football clubs. Southgate is then he's not going to do anything. How is he going to change anything? Man can't pick an man can't pick the best 11 from his entire nation for free, dude, without wages. Everyone is paying their wages except Southgate, dude, and Southgate still can't pick the best 11. It's not like he's paying for them to play in an England shirt, and he still somehow can't manage to do that. Old Banbao looks better. ये वाला boring लगता है. No design, no creative. But this is what I'm saying, no, dude. It could be a maintenance reason, dude. Real Madrid is a fan-run club. They use the fans' money to do all this stuff. So they're not going to be frivolous, if that makes sense, Nitesh. They're not going to be frivolous as much as possible because, yeah, they use the fans' money to do all the work. We should ask City for the stadium, then match-going fans won't face problems. I wonder if we could actually do that, Baba Yaga. Genuinely, I wonder if we're gonna have some deal with them if we have to get out. Where are you watching from, Baba Yaga? Where are you watching from, and who do you support? I assume it's United since we've been talking about them. And time to bless and fill empty seats. 300 players in top three Ballon d'Or. I can't remember last time when this happened. Okay, dude, he's going to win it for the Ballon d'Or. Mbappe is going to win it for PSG, dude. Calm down. 3 Real Madrid players. Niche creativity is next. I think you haven't watched stadium design explanation where it's literally a marvel. I saw that grass thing. That grass thing's pretty cool. That part of this engineering I did see. I saw it on a short. That's insane, man. The turf getting protected and stuff. Don't worry, Ambani will take over and make Hardik Pandya the new. God help us. Oh, oh, yo! How did Diego Carlos miss the tap in? Yo, bro, it's the wrong Brazilian, dude. Should have been Douglas Luiz. Oh my God. He pushed it away from the player who was lining up for it as well. So the other guy couldn't get it to. Oh my God, that's horrible. Hello, Talumba. Bro, Bonobo looks sick. It looks sick to me at least. At least you're hiring some good people, Dan. Exactly what Barada. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying for it. Now we can at least say we are footballing people. The other nice thing about this Puran is that we can hold them accountable. We can hold them accountable because they're football people, which means we will be putting pressure on them at some point of time directly. The Glazers, they go hiding, you know what I mean? They come only for certain games. They live in America. Radcliffe's not going to be that lucky. Brailsworth's not going to be that lucky. Wilcox is not going to be that lucky. So there's that. This is the good news. This is also the separate good news after hiring footballing people. There's a lot of local people that we're hiring, which means they can't run away from us. That's a nasty foul there by Diaz. Unlike Chelsea owners only obsessed with Brighton stuff. uh, Seen that it is not new. Spurs Stadium has the same concept much before. It looks better from the outside. Old Bernabeu, it's different from outside. Design to simplicity kill the vibe. Interesting. Okay. Liverpool are out of the title race. Oh yeah, yeah, they're way out. The way out. The way out. I believe they're on 79 points right. No, they're on 81 points. If you include this win, they can get a maximum of 84. City are 85 and Arsenal are 86. So yes, no matter how many goals they put past Aston Villa, which I don't think they're going to put too many goals past Aston Villa, they can officially not win. They can officially not win, but they can points wise they'll come really close though in tallies by the end of the 38 games, but they are mathematically unable to win. Klopp 10 pot season. City will win again. We'll see, dude. We'll see. Spurs are a bit of a bogey team at that new Hotspur Stadium. So we'll see. What a way to go out. It's legendary, dude. It's legendary. Who got a yellow? Elliot gets a yellow? Elliot gets a yellow. It's not simple, it's too complex. Stadium can organize two different sports at a time other than football, concerts and games same time. Outer design used to be better, I agree. Interesting. Said that back in November. Yeah, but dude, people said that back in July, dude. But no one expected it to go down to. See, dude, no one expected it to go down to the last day, man. Please, I'm not having any of this. Everyone goes, oh, I knew City will win bullshit. No one expected it to go down to the last day, man. Let's be real. Yeah, everyone said City is going to clearly win it. Now, when City wins it by a possibility of 2 points, everyone would be like, yeah, I told you City was going to win it. I told you. I told you. Shut up, man. Some of these leagues are over 2 weeks ago, bro. Our league is still going on, and then people will tell you our league is shit, which is weird. Our league is still going on. No one's won yet. Bro, I don't understand. The agendas are gonna agenda, dude. They just people are really bitter that the Premier League have a lot of money. I don't know what else to tell you. Although to be fair, Gary Neville also complained about this a little bit. He was talking about Burnley and Sheffield United being relegated and how the parachute payments helped them come up faster than other teams in the league, which is true. And he's saying that there should be some more money being filtered out from the Premier League into the EFL, which I actually wouldn't mind. Quite honestly, I want the English pyramid table to be strong. But actually, Gary Neville himself complains about it. To be completely fair, about how much money is in the Premier League. But yeah. City were always the favorites. Exactly. City were always the favorites, dude. No one can tell me they thought it was going to go to the last game, though. Come on, man. Not having any of that. Knew this league is full of bottlers. I knew that since bottlers. Dude, what are you? Okay, bottlers. Interesting. It's not rocket science. Arsenal, Pool, and Spurs are that bad, bro. No one expected Spurs to finish fourth anyway. So let alone that because they're not even fourth. So, yeah, bro. You also agree outer better before facilities wise. It's from the inside. तो अभी अभी गजब है. Either way, they can still technically lose, dude. That's what I'm trying to tell you guys. If Spurs beat them, then I guess City bottled it. Ironically enough, which would, and they would have bottled it at Spurs, which would be even more funny actually. Can you imagine if Spurs is the team that beats them in the run in the final run in? They go to the last day and I don't know, Arsenal win whatever 5-0, 8-0, whatever. City also win 5-0, 8-0, and they bottled it at Spurs. Oof. Oh my god, the Arsenal fans will be buying the Spurs fans beers, dude. They'll be buying all the Spurs fans they meet a beer. The Spurs fans are gonna have to go running. Next season, Liverpool are going to be a mid-table team. Salah Lee and the attackers are shit. I agree. Baba Yaga. Baba Yaga, did you answer my question? I'm sorry. I didn't read it. Did you tell us where you're watching from? Where are you watching from, dude? We'd like to know. And who do you support if not United? Spurs beat them. I'll put money on BVB then Spurs. Bro, but they have a bad record at the Spurs stadium. That's why people think Spurs might win. They actually have a bad record at the Spurs stadium. Oh, no, it would be quite hilarious though if City bottled it at Spurs. Ooh, from distance goes wide. Alexander Arnold practicing his midfielder routine because we all know he can't right back anymore. Yo, that was a nice shot to be fair. From India. Oh, nice. From where? Howard says he's a Spurs fan this week. Oh god. Nathan Pepper even FCF couldn't win half of the PL titles he won before. Don't agree. Bro, no one's winning anything under this ownership, dude. Oh! Bottled. Oh my god, Musa Diaby bottles a one-on-one. Horrible, horrible. 1-0 for Barca. Yamal scores. Bro, what is this shot, man? Nowhere near target. Full near post was open as well. Damn. They got a tap in and a one-on-one. Unbelievable. Great opportunity. Great back and forth game, to be fair. Have won titles. Pep made a Farmers League. That's the difference. Dehradun. Ooh, that's nice. Is it raining there right now, dude? It rains a lot there, doesn't it? I had a friend who went to college there. It was raining all the time. Nathan Emmy Martinez today is like, give penalty shootout, so I retire. Oh, that kid is pretty good there. He's really, really playing so many games at his young age. Hopefully, Barca don't burn him out, dude. That's the danger of playing these young players too much, man. It's a real danger. You have to be really careful. Overplaying these young players. Oh, here we go. One more chance. Come on. Douglas Louise foul. Where? Yeah. Thank you. Oh, that's crazy. Liverpool 10 fouls. Aston Villa 1. What are they trying to do to them today? Liverpool are playing really rough, dude, which is surprising because they can't win anything anymore. They're just being brutal at the moment. Here we go. Still in the box. Oh, that's a horrible pass. Here we go. Liverpool on the counter. 2-on-2 at the moment. Oh, Salah does get to it. He's offside though. Luis Diaz. Mm, not exactly in line for Salah there. Good attempt though. Real Madrid will give contract extension to Danny Carvajal. So basically, you aren't buying a right back this time as well. Bro, I don't get it, man. You guys know you all need a fullbacks and you still don't buy it. It's really weird. So weird it is. 5 minutes stoppage time. Wow. Liverpool trying to score a third before the half. Cross comes in. Oh, Martinez sweeps it. Albra's pretty good though, not gonna lie. Yeah, but they've been wanting a right back and forever. Any midfielder as well who can play everywhere. Bro, y'all are really gonna pay for that when y'all need a right back, dude. Mark my words. Y'all are really gonna pay for that one day. Tahir is here saying, don't think Tottenham can stop City. They don't necessarily have to stop them. They can just draw with them. And they have a bad record at the Hotspur Stadium. So, I would say anything's possible. That doesn't mean it's going to happen at all, but you never know. You never know. Stranger things have happened, you know. Nasty foul there by John McGinn. McGinn's quite a shithouse, dude. He really is. Quite the shithouse. 2 more minutes left. City hasn't beat any top six team other than United this season, still favourites to win the league. Amazing, isn't it? What a nice record. What a nice record for City. When I hope it never happens, is it my luck or them? Uh, I don't know. We'll find. We'll find out. If somehow Arsenal wins the league, Robbie's going to destroy expressions in Abby. Oh, the wonderful Abby Summers. So pretty. So pretty. And she has so much banter. I enjoy listening to her talk. And what promos they have made, dude. Roasting KG all the time. It's hilarious. Other than United. Yes, other than United. It's a great record to have. Final seconds. Notice how Liverpool don't pass backwards when there's a few seconds left in the half. They pass forwards, try to actually do something. Yeah, maybe we should learn from them a little bit. Oh, he's still playing on. Wow, interesting. He's definitely on. Did Salah miss a tap in? Oh my god, Salah's done, dude. He's done. I think he just may have missed a tap in here. Oh my god, okay, he's way offside. Never mind. He still missed a tap in though. Wow. Horrific. First half over. Right. That is done for now. Let's see what else is going on around in the world of football. And who's your Indian celeb crush? Indian celeb crush. God, it would have been a really good time to actually watch a lot of Bollywood movies to answer this question. Because I feel like my answer is going to be very dated because I haven't seen what any of the new starlets really look like. So feel like my answer is going to be very dated, but I have an answer. I just don't know if the answer is going to change based on new movies, new movie stars. So I'll give you my old answer. Uh, it's Kajol or Priyanka Chopra. Uh, what a novice match. Novice or noise? That recent episode of Enemies with KG was the best, bro. That he just walks around with he wears that thing on his head, dude. That band. It looks so ridiculous. Douglas Ruiz broke up, set his game up, and again restarted his relation. Bro is him. Wait, they're back together again, Tahir? Are you sure? Oh, bro, what an insecure guy, dude. Seriously. Just, you know, never mind. Let's not go there. Walking Malteser. What about you guys? Yes, everyone. Don't tell me that. No, it's not. It's not Ash. I never liked her for some reason. Very weird. Definitely very pretty, but no. Nathan Indian celeb crush Salman Khan. I don't like him at all. Wrong. Thought he was going to say Rakhi Sawant. Oof. Please, dude. I have enough problems of my own. Nowadays, it's all yeah, but I'm talking about like. But listen, it's part of the game, isn't it, Tahir? It's part of the game. If you want jobs, you kind of have to maintain, for lack of a better word. It's sad, but that's the way this business is. Can't do much about it. Novice players playing football, novice teams. Ooh, interesting. Okay. Shraddha Kapoor for me, she's Shraddha Kapoor's very pretty. That's true. Shwarya, Dia Mirza, Amrita Rao. Interesting. What are we talking about? Jay Shasta Souza, favorite celeb Indian crush. And I gave a answer probably older than everybody else's. Sure as hell not Raki Sawant. My God, dude. I'm a kid from a village, dude. You think I can deal with all of that intensity? Thanks, bro. New thanks. New thanks. Holy shit, I didn't even realize this. The championship playoffs have already started. Norwich and Leeds nil-nil. First leg. Damn. I didn't even know this happened. Wow, both games nil-nil. Both games nil-nil in the championship playoff. Wow. Wow, this championship playoff is going to be intense, dude. Norwich Leeds. Wow, home advantage on the second leg for Leeds and Southampton. Southampton face West Brom. Leeds face Norwich. The Yo-Yo Club, the legendary Yo-Yo Club, the Canaries, Norwich City. Oh, okay. Can Leeds come back up? Can we see a little more Dan James, please? I just want some Dan James, some more Dan James in my life, dude. The legend, Welsh legend, dude. Let's see what the lineup was. Did James play? Firpo, Ampadu, Rodon, Byram, Kamara, Gruev, Crescencio, Somerville, Archie Gray. Oh, by the way, guys, keep an eye out for Archie Gray. He giving out Bellingham vibes at the championship. Let's see if he can do better. Very young, under 21, young player of the year, championship, I believe. Archie Gray from Leeds. Willy Gnonto, Jorginho Ruta. James came on for a few minutes. Pero, Jaden Anthony. Jaden Anthony played for Bournemouth last year, right? If I'm not mistaken. Hmm. Interesting. Hanley Bath. Any Norwich players I recognized here? Hanley was there. I remember him. Christian Fastnacht. I remember. Wow, David Wagner is the Norwich City coach. Interesting. Shane Duffy played for Brighton. Angus Gunn sounds familiar. Southampton, I think. Kenny McLean. No, don't know a lot of these players. Borja Sainz. This is how we have to pass time when there's nothing going on in the middle of the morning. Wow, 0-0 both games though. And that's pretty cool. Rashi Khanna, who's that? I'm gonna have to Google this, aren't I? Okay, Rashi Khanna. Did you ever try Big? Please, bro. Please. I rather pluck my eyes out with a blunt spoon. My God, they're the most unbearable men and women I've ever seen, dude. They would do really well in left wing America. Fucking unbearable pieces of. Never mind. Don't wanna say anything I don't need to say. Fucking hell, I would have run away from all of them, dude. Rashi Khanna. Why? She doesn't look familiar to me, which is interesting. 33. She's not young. I'm surprised I've never seen her before. Pretty. Solid, Baba. Solid. Mine is Rajpal Yadav. Yeah, I'm not checking that. I know who that is. Nice one. For you, at least. My South Asian crushes. South Asian? Why are we being so specific, dude? What's going on over here? South Asian. Interesting. I'm actually gonna have to check all of them now because, like I said, this is one of those times where it's really useful to watch these movies. Hania Amir. Yo. Pakistani lady. Nice. Apparently, for some reason, she has Japanese lettering in her name on her Instagram page. Interesting. Very pretty. Very pretty. Good shout. Good shout. I think at least it's a good shout. I don't know. Don't quote me on it. Interesting movie choices. Isn't that the actress in Farsi? Not based on whatever TV shows and movies have appeared here. Nathan plus Raki, hot, cold, hot. Yeah, it's a very nice way of putting it, dude. It's more like jump off a roof hot. Prachi Desai. All right. My search engine's going to look very interesting at this rate. God, these people even Indian? They're so white, dude. Yikes. This lady has the complexion of mayonnaise. Apologies for anyone offended by that. No, actually, I'm not sorry. She does look like mayonnaise, dude. Why the hell am I sorry? 35 years old. Damn. Another good shout. Abhishek. I mean, I'm sure there are prettier Georgian women, but Abhishek just refuses to use his eyes. Fair enough. What's with this waterfall, Hitesh? Let's not go there, bro. It's a depressing topic we spent way too long on before the match started. Way too long. Basically, pipes, drainage, not drainage pipes, storm drain pipes. I think exploded and created a waterfall at one point in the stadium towards the ground. Not really sure where the burst happened, but there was like a pipe burst and it became like a waterfall effect. Maybe someone from South industry, I would say. You're gonna have to tell me a name, Aditya. I for sure don't watch any movies from the South. I don't know why, but I used to like Kirsten Stewart a lot. Tyre, we gotta get you better cultured, my friend. Respectfully. Arnav hasn't said anything. I guess you'd say Madhuri or Karishma. Oh God. Oh, to be fair, Madhuri Dixit is an absolute stunner, though. Seriously, does that lady even age? Must be all that Denver air she used to breathe back in the day. Keeps you young. My crush used to be Tara. Oh boy. Right. Back to the Google. Definitely don't know who this lady is if she was in Disney. Oh, hard to beat Ashwarya Rai. Interesting. Wait, what are we talking about? Sargent has been for them this season. What are we talking about? Who is Sargent? Okay. Let me do one at a time here. I gotta keep up. All right, now we're talking. Now we're talking, Rachir. Damn. God, she looks just like her mom. That's mad. That's really mad. You say it from Disney. She's 28 years old, dude. What Disney? She began her career as a singer in Disney India's Big Bada Boom. Oh, God help me. We can't even come up with nice names for this shit, dude. Big Bada Boom. That sounds so cheesy. Gabriel, someone please tell me when the match starts? I'm googling here, as you guys can see. Yeah. Gabriel Sargent has been for them this season. We're talking about Norwich. Yeah, where is Josh Sargent actually? That's a great point. Where is Josh Sargent? I didn't read him on the lineup for the playoff match. Who is unbearable? Big Boss. My Indian crush. Oh, here we go. Back to checking. Now we're talking. Tahir, welcome. We welcome men of culture. Thank you. God bless. What topic? Jayesh asked us all who's our favorite Indian celebrity crush. Never be ashamed to call someone what they look like. Hard pass, dude. Not trying to get in trouble here. How does describing someone look is racist? I'm confused. Who said racist? Did I say racist? I don't even remember. I'm gonna have to check now. Wokeism. Wokeism for you. Do you think ETH that pedigree what Klopp did? No, bro. He's not Klopp's. He's not Klopp's pedigree. What Klopp did is going to go down as quite a great feat. I'm very sorry. I unfortunately have to just say it. You have to be a man about these things and just admit it. Could he do so? He can't do something as similar, man. He can't do because for many seasons Klopp didn't get money for one reason or the other. And Ten Hag, whether he bought correctly or we made bad buys, he definitely got money. So I don't think it would even be the same. Even if he resurrected us to win everything, it still wouldn't be as good as Klopp's. But I don't care if it's as good or not. I just want to win anyway. I don't really care. Indian crush is no, definitely not whoever that lady is. Are you aware of the body positivity bullshit? Am I aware of it? Sure. Do I care for it? No, because as a fat man, I can tell you when my doctor sees me, he tells me you got to lose weight. And if you get in trouble for saying that, you're just a little bitch. Sorry. And that's coming from someone who's very overweight, that has been told if he doesn't get his life together, he might die an earlier age. That's coming from me. I don't speak for other people, I speak for myself. So, as someone who's been extremely overweight, I can confirm that it's really bad for you. Yeah, I have the blood test results to prove it, not the feelings. You can keep your feelings up your ass. Quite aware of this body positivity movement, and it's a bunch of bullshit, to be honest. No, I mean the modern world. Yeah, I mean, listen, man, can't do it. Everyone gets offended by everything every day these days. Samira Reddy back then was like, Abhishek, I think you really need to like sit out on the street somewhere in Tbilisi and just, you know, enjoy your time there before you come back here. Because I think you need some work done on your vision. I would like to say Avneet Kaur. Back to Google. Someone please tell me when the match starts. I don't think it started yet, but just let me know. Avneet Kaur. Damn. She's pretty. She's a little too young for me, though. I mean, she's not too young for me. I just wouldn't date someone this young. Hopefully. Famous last words. But I don't think I would, honestly. Uh, Nothing wrong with dating young people. I just wouldn't possibly do it. You're not fat. You're big. No, I'm being serious, though. I'm being serious. Like last couple of times, me going to my ENT. Oh, it's already started. Never mind. Uh, no one told me it started, but anyway, it's like a minute into the game, so nothing really happened. Uh, by the way, Jim Tahir, I used to the pandemic cut it short for me. I couldn't. I used to lift really heavy. I used to do nonsense stuff for an overweight man. Like I used to like press 800 pounds and weird, stupid stuff like that. I've done 1,000 pound leg press once, just one time. Believe me, my legs were wobbling like I was a jellyfish. Dude. I used to do 700 to 800 pounds, couple of reps max. Leg press I used to do really heavy in general, in particular. But yeah, I don't know, man. It's so hard to say it, but I used to love going to the gym, and the pandemic just killed it, and I have not really been able to go since, to be honest. Anne Hathaway, loved her from a movie, Love and Other Drugs. I've seen that movie. Um, she is very pretty. Really, really lanky, though, right? Exactly, I'm proud of. No, but it's just being real, dude. These people don't want to hear it because they don't want people to tell them put down the fucking donut and walk. Bro, no one's telling you to run. No one's telling you to be David Goggins. Just fucking walk. Do some setups. Do something. Like, bro, I'm gonna be. I'll just be completely blunt here. In last week of April, I did a blood test, and I was so nervous that all my stats you can think of are going to be through the roof, and I can't even explain to you when 95% of them were in range of being healthy. I was so relieved. Goal! Oh my god, that's a filthy goal. Kwanzaa. Wow. What? Yeah, I don't think anything could have been done about that one. By the way, I don't think anyone could do anything about that goal. Georgia has beautiful girls. Tell me about it. Don't like these skinny effing supermodel dusky women. I don't agree, bro. I don't agree. I mean, dusky women are the best. I don't know about that, dude. It really, I suppose it matters on what you're attracted to. If we are just going for features, straight features, like no biases, I would say Scandinavian women look the prettiest because they're built thick, and they're built tall, and they can like work out. They have good genes. They have like, I was discussing this with my friend one day. I was like, who do you think on average is the prettiest looking women? Like, like he's like, what do you mean? Like, do you have like a preference? I'm like, no. What would you say? Like, even if they weren't your preference, what would be women in general that look good. He told me Scandinavian women. 'Cause somehow Scandinavian women, the majority of them, especially when you're younger, they're thin, they're tall, they like to work out, they do outdoor stuff, they like sports. And he was explaining this to me, and keep in mind, this man doesn't actually like white women. I have to I have to preface that point before I go any further. And I was sitting there and I was actually thinking about it, and I was like, you know what, this guy has a point there. Interesting. I never looked at it that way. Very interesting point. It's not healthy to be fat. We should all say, but see, listen, Jaish, I don't care if you want to be fat. I don't care if you don't want to work out. I don't care if you want to die of heart attacks because you've eaten so much food that your body will never able to recover from it. What I do care about, what I do care about is people telling you that you're shaming them based on scientific fact. When someone tells you you're too fat and you're too unhealthy, you don't get to go, he's shaming me. Because you are too fat and you're too unhealthy. Your body's not supposed to carry all that weight. It's just not. Like, it's not good structurally speaking. This is not about feelings, this is about fact. Like, when people tell other people to lose weight or you look too big, people get offended. But the truth of the matter is, you are too big and you do need to lose weight. And if we went and did a blood test tomorrow, all your results will show that you're dying, your body is failing. And for people to get cancelled over it, for people to get shamed for being honest about weight, I feel like people can't take criticism anymore, man. Everyone's gotten real soft, real soft. Ezri Konsa, what are we talking about? Is he playing today? I didn't even see the lineup. By the way, am I the only one who finds Zendaya attractive? I don't understand man going crazy for. Don't find. I find her attractive because I mean I don't really particularly like offside there. Not offside? Oh, don't bottle it. Oh, is it a goal? I don't know if that's a goal or not, but Watkins is pumping everybody up. I honestly couldn't tell if that was a goal or not. We're going to find out in a few minutes. Oh my God, what a back and forth game. Yeah, Scandinavian and Caucasians. Yeah, I mean, bro, like they don't have to be your type, but damn, bro, they. Oh no, I think he's off. Gomez, I think almost played him on though. To be fair, or is that Trent? That's Trent, isn't it? Trent on the other side of the pitch played him on. Brilliant. He might have played him on. Let's see. They're checking Trent. Bro, Trent is a disgrace of a right back, bro. People actually insist he can defend. Absolute disgrace. Women from the Despacito song, she is attractive. You mean Latina women? Yeah, they tend to be attractive as well. I find her attractive, but I don't really particularly like skinny women. What I do like is I like her. I like how she behaves. I like her banter. I like how she jokes. I like how she seems down to earth. I find her attractive for other reasons possibly. Scandinavians, by the way, are all healthy. Yeah, bro, I'm telling you, there's some of the healthy. Listen, man, everyone becomes fat everywhere. Let's be real, especially as you get older. But when you're like younger, the majority of them, they don't have the best hair. The hair's really thin and receding, but the other genes are pretty strong. My Japanese crush is interesting. J-Lo and Beyonce are my favorite from 2004. Okay, Zendaya and McDonald's cashier memes are wild. McDonald's cashier memes. Is it a goal? Yes, all 90 kids have a crush on Hermione Granger. Emma Watson looked really pretty when she was older. I didn't really like her when she was young. No goal, offside. She, I liked her. I liked her as she got older. Funny enough, weird. So it's personality, not looks. Yeah, it's not looks, but it's still attractive to her, right? Like you would date her. So I suppose in a way it's still attractive. If that makes sense. Fuck her. Leon Bailey got mad at Watkins. Was Is that what happened there? I don't know what happened there, but Leon Bailey looks like he had a problem with Watkins. What is Allison, bro? These people, they're just obsessed with playing from the back, dude. Just obsessed. Stupid. Would he date a ginger? Bro, I don't really care. I have to be honest. I've never cared. It's all about gelling with people, dude. Otherwise, it doesn't mean anything. You gotta gel with someone. It doesn't matter, honestly. 3-1 right now, looking very comfortable for Liverpool. I don't care. Just give me anyone. No, I really don't care. It's not to just give me any woman, dude. You gotta gel with them. But like, if you ask me, Nathan, what do you specifically want in a woman? I just want someone who I can joke with, watch sports with, and get along with, dude. Don't really care how they look, because at the end of the day, your looks are the first thing that fades, man. Never forget that. You know. Um, I'm at that age now where I have seen people like my seniors and stuff. Transgender. No, well, you asked me women, dude. You never said transgender. You said, would you date a ginger girl? I said I would date any woman as long as I get along with her. What was I gonna say? Ever tried gelato, bro? There's Italian people here in Goa. I've tasted gelato from an Italian person. Yes, they've actually franchised to 3 shops now. So yes, plenty. Not interested in making kids, bro, but that's what I'm trying to say, right? I'm talking about women. We said women, right? So the thing is, I'm at that age right now where I remember what people used to look like when they were young, like when we were in college, and what they look like now. And bro, let me tell you something. This is going to sound rude. It is Tom Hanks, by the way, not Jim Carrey. Let me tell you something that I've realized over time. If you don't take care of yourself, you look a lot different in 10 years, dude. A lot different. A lot. So you could have been the most attractive person in the class, and now you look like someone who's running a grocery store in a cul-de-sac in a suburb. So I'm being dead serious here. I'm not trying to do like one of those expressions esque comparisons, but I'm being serious. Like, if you just rely on looks, and when they fade, what happens? What do? You still gotta be with that person. It's better to get along with someone you're attracted to on all levels. The main thing is to get the main thing is to actually get along with someone too. If you chase women just for looks, you're gonna screw yourself. You're not even gonna screw her, ironically. You're just gonna screw yourself. Oh no, what is this? Oh, the flag came up? Oh, thank God, offside. How old are you there? We'll never know, dude. We'll never know. Not interested in making kids? When the time is right, Tahir. I'm in no rush, my friend. Again, like I said, the most important thing is finding a partner. Kids and all are great. You can have kids in a one night stand, my friend. I You know, I prefer to meet someone I care about. You like McDonald's or KFC? Listen, I'll tell you two things. Okay, I'm going to. This is going to be very weird, so bear with me. I would prefer. I don't really like chicken. I've eaten both their burgers. I prefer the McDonald's burger. But the reason I would pick McDonald's is because their fries are better. With the peri peri spice, it's good. But you know what I really liked? They cancelled it in 1 week when we opened our first McDonald's in Goa. So we got McDonald's super late, by the way. Everyone thinks Goa is great and all, but we got McDonald's like 3 years ago, 4 years ago, maybe 2019. I don't quite remember when. Okay, so that's when we got McDonald's. Yeah, first one ever. Okay, in the state. In the first week, no, they had these. I don't know what it's called. Paneer Manchurian balls. I think they were deep fried. I don't even remember what they look like anymore. And the paneer Manchurian balls were so fantastic, dude. I was like, yes, paneer Manchurian balls, peri peri fries, a coke. Oh, burgers, whatever, man. We have better burger joints here. Don't really care for the burger. But now at KFC, veg strips and paneer zinger burger, bro. That spicy sauce in the paneer zinger burger that's in it. Oh yes, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Whatever that spicy sauce is, dude. I used to get it with the veg strips of it. Oh, it's cholesterol on a plate, dude. Trust me, cholesterol on a plate. Sorry, triglycerides on a plate. I should say, not cholesterol. Triglycerides on a plate. As you grow older, looks turn to be second priority in your preference, or looks will nurture your kids or personality coming from someone who is a microtia patient. Oh, God, I'm Googling a lot these days. Give me a second. I should have read a lot more when I was younger. Interesting. Oh, very interesting. Hmm. Very interesting. That's what teenagers do all day. Wait, what are we talking about? McDonald's or KFC? What are we talking about? One night stand king is Ric Flair. Woo! Oh, okay. We're talking about one night. Yeah, that shit's boring, dude. That doesn't. It's not. It's not impressive. Let me just put it that way. It's not impressive. By the way, your favorite breakfast? I like balls too. Wait, what? Okay. The paneer Manchurian balls? I was making a joke here. Never mind. Your favorite breakfast? I keep it simple, dude. A cheese omelette with two toast, little butter. Nothing crazy. Cup of tea, cup of coffee, whatever they have. Not that, not that fussed. Burgers are overrated. I don't agree, Hitesh. I don't think burgers are overrated. I think, well, I first of all, it depends on what kind of burger. Certain meats are juicy and certain meats are dry, and that's not me trying to put an agenda. That's me being very honest with you. I like to be upfront with people. The second thing is, it's all in the cooking times. It's all in the cooking times, Hitesh. The reason I would say go to a burger house instead of a fast food joint is because of how they will cook it. They will take care of the meats a lot better because it's their reputation at stake. A fast food joint does not, they don't care because people are going to keep coming and keep buying and keep eating it. Now, the hookup culture is, I don't think the hookup culture is bad, Jayesh. I'll be honest with you. I'll tell you why. The hookup culture comes out of the fact that people feel restricted. If people didn't feel restricted, people would be more stable in what they want to do. But the thing is, every time you tell someone no, they want to do it more, Jayesh. That's the truth. I'm being honest. Um, Whenever you tell people no to anything, they want to do it more and more. The hookup culture comes from the fact that it's very taboo in this country. and it just encourages people to get be more risky. If that makes sense. I rather have burger than pizza. It depends on where. Have you had authentic pizza made by Italian people? You might not. You might not agree with that. It's different. Never heard of Manchurian and McD in Delhi. This is what I'm saying, Hitesh. I never thought it was a. Oh no, wait, sorry. Paneer Manchurian pockets. That's what it was. Apologies. Uh, Paneer Manchurian pockets. It was or Manchurian pockets something. Oh, they were so nice, man. I can't even explain it to you. I would have taken like 3 dozen of those if I knew they were never going to be there the next time I came a week later. I was so bummed out, man. They've stopped the Paneer Zinger burger in Goa. You know what criminals that? That veg Zinger burger is horrible. The veg Zinger burger is the worst burger of the three. And they keep the veg burger and they remove the Paneer Zinger burger. Criminals. These people are all criminals, dude. Seriously. And I went to Bombay and I didn't even get an opportunity to try it, have it there. I was so bummed. I was so busy in Bombay with all these family things. I couldn't even go get one. It was so depressing, man. So depressing. Pineapple on pizza, you're picking it. I've never eaten it, so I would try it once, but I don't think I would order it myself. Tyre. If someone is ordering it, I would eat it to see what the big fuss is about. But uh, I don't think I would eat it. By the way, it's ham and pineapple, no? It's never just pineapple on a pizza, Tyre. It's ham. The Hawaiian pizza you're talking about, right? It's ham and pineapple. I would try it, but I mean, I don't think I would order it. The special one does. Street burgers are underrated. Yeah, that oil dripping buns and the tikkies with that pudina chutney. I remember there was only McDonald's, Pizza Hut, and Domino's and KFC here, and now there are many brands. But I'll say this KFC were much popular before, but I will McDonald's always have. Bro, I'm telling you, in Bombay, Aditya, you're not wrong, bro. Every McDonald's, the one near VT station, that was there before I even moved to Goa. It was full back then, and it is still full today. There, ball stay aside, pocket to pineapple on pizza. Yeah, it's called the Hawaiian, dude. It's ham and pineapple. Yeah, it's been there forever. It's not like they don't have it here. They have it here. I just wouldn't eat it. The Hawaiian. I would love to know whose idea it was to do that initially. DRB with the side netting. Basil on pizza. Yeah, very nice. But the basil's got to be cooked, dude, because the basil takes it's a very leafy taste if it's not cooked a little. It's a very strong taste when it's fresh. Very strong taste when it's fresh. It can affect the taste of a pizza if the pizza is very thin. To be honest, Starbucks are overrated. Starbucks is just too expensive for my taste personally, dude. I'll be honest with you. I can I don't know how many times I can go to Domino's or and get a full pizza for a price of a coffee and a snack, dude. Full cheeseburger pizza. I don't know how much I can get, but I can get plenty. I can get plenty in of stuff at KFC for a coffee. Like it's not worth it. It's not worth it. For people who like it, good for them. It's not for me though personally. I go there. I've only gone twice. Once to the Goa one, once to the Bombay one because the one in Bombay is behind the Taj. So I went there to see it. It was full, dude. You say it's overrated, right? But it's full, full, full. Yeah. When I'm telling you full, we thought we went at an off time thinking everyone's at work, blah de blah de blah. Shot! What a save by Edison. Cut back in. Aston Villa are getting chances, man. What's going on here? They can't seem to get it in though. Oh, oh no, Megan. What a stupid foul, Megan. There's still 20 minutes of the game. Oh, it was so full, dude. I thought we'd get to sit there and experience it because that's the first time I went to a Starbucks about 4 years ago. Yeah, the one in India opened, one in Goa opened, I think, late 2022, I think, or early 2023. I don't remember. Bro, McDonald's and Starbucks took forever to come here. Domino's was the first thing that came here. Then KFC, then Pizza. No, then Pizza Hut, then KFC. I think it's crazy. Domino's was here for a while though. Damn, those school days were 75 rupee movie ticket, 25 rupee McD burger, your whole date got 200 man. Going to McD with your girlfriend, those days felt like some achievement. It did, dude, but inflation comes for us all. Too expensive, also not worth it. What type of popcorn do you like? There's only one kind of popcorn you can have, dude. Otherwise, you're an absolute terrorist. It's cheese popcorn, dude. And if you want to, and if you're a crazy person like me, then you get cheese popcorn with okay. So oh, you're gonna enjoy this. Okay, so it's cheese popcorn, and then you get the nachos with the cheese sauce. Okay, you finish the nachos, and whatever cheese sauce is left, you dip your cheese popcorn in and eat it. You have to be very savage, dude. You have to have a savage mentality to go cheese on cheese. Never knew Edison plays for Liverpool. Was it? Did I say Edison? Allison. Bro, I'm so fed up of these playing from the back goalkeepers anyway. Martinez collects popcorns and coke for theater too expensive. You have to go. You have to go combos now, man, for it to be worth it. Sadly, and a lot of people aren't willing to do it because they don't have the stomach for it, or they don't want to eat junk food, so they just buy a coke or they just buy a popcorn, and it's so much more expensive when you just buy one of the two. But listen, you can't make people eat popcorn if they don't want to eat, obviously. But you gotta go combos, man. You only have Inox here, Aditya. I don't know. You guys have IMAX and all that stuff in Bombay, right? So it's really expensive. But we have just regular Inox here. Not the fancy new one that's been coming out recently. The luxury one, just regular one. We have the what do you call it? We have those seats, the reclining seats, one layer. We have like 12 seats across the whole theater, just the top row. They removed the top row and they made it like luxurious by putting 12 to 15 seats up there. So those are recliner seats, but we don't have that concierge service or anything like that. But so we just have regular Inox with the fancy seats up top. And if you do combos, it's still worth it. If you don't do combos, then you're balling. Congratulations. Cheese pops are the best. You can't go any other way, man. Well, coffee, energy drink bar, health products are trending industry in the country where $2,000 per capita income historical trends say that. Interesting. Okay. I like both cheese and caramel one. You mistakenly call Allison Edison. I did that, didn't I? Oh, yeah. Nunez. Oh, four changes? Look at him. He's taking the piss now. Four changes in one go. By the way, would you rather buy Android? I have I'm a lifelong Samsung person, dude. So I think I would stick to Samsung. The only reason I would buy an iPhone tire, and I mean it seriously, is if I'm going to build if I do something else YouTube related or content creation related. Because like if I was doing daily vlogs, I would do. Wow, what a retrieval there by Harvey Elliott to lay it off to Salah. Oh, that was lovely. A slight tackle retrieval there. Great. Um, I would buy an Android for regular use. I would buy an iPhone uh, for vlogging and stuff because then I don't need to buy a camera. The ecosystem will benefit me as well for that. So if I were to ever do vlogs or something like that, I probably would really, really genuinely consider buying an iPhone. But I am a lifelong Samsung user. I bought the S4 when months before the S5 came out. I bought the S9 months before the S10 came out. I still have my S9. I use my phone for five years. I don't really care because it suits my purpose. WhatsApp, stuff like that. I don't need stuff. So S4, S9, and whatever. I'm coming in on over 5 years for this phone now. I'm going to change my phone soon. Probably it'll probably be a Samsung phone. Recliner seats are here for a long time ago. Inox, IMAX. Yeah, IMAX. I sat in the IMAX one 8 years. 8 years before I sat in the one in Goa. Okay. So yes, I sat in the recliner ones in Goa, in Bombay, way before they even had it here in Goa. Yes, I know, but for us it's a new thing. Relatively now, it's been a few years pre-pandemic, but much later. Because again, Goa didn't, disposable income wasn't that high and all. But nowadays they find that a lot of people go to Inox, so the disposable income is much higher. Nunez, Gravenberch, Shoboslai, Jones in for Gakpo. Forgot who number seven. Who is number seven? Number seven, number three. I don't know who these numbers are. Okay, Diaz, Gakpo. I'm going to assume number three is. Actually, I don't know who number three is. Is number three Gomez? Number two is Gomez. Isn't it? What's going on here? Endo for Zoboslai. Is that it? Have they made all the changes? Okay. All right. 4 changes at once. Interesting. iPhones are limited, but also more secure and the camera. For me, it'll be the reason will be to content create for other things, not for this channel. So for me, that's the only reason I'd buy it. I take advantage of the ecosystem along with that, but I personally would only buy Samsung phones. See, look at my beaten one up. It's totally gone. S9, 5 years, works perfectly fine. Funny enough, even though it takes for it, even though it's this old. Ever thought of doing some geopolitical live? One of the most trending topic. I can't, Hitesh. I can't because honestly, I'm not that extreme of a person that way. I am. I'll tell you something right now, which is not very common and popular amongst people in India. I am someone who doesn't like being told what to do. I am someone where if I am going to live my life, and as long as I don't hurt people, I don't think it should bother you. And that is not how people function in India because everyone wants to pick a side. For me, I don't hurt you, you don't hurt me, we are all good. That's it. Whatever my beliefs and faiths are, if they don't line up with your beliefs and faiths, we can still get along. We don't all have to dance to the same tune. And that is exactly what people don't want in a geopolitical content creator. They want you to be on one side, they want you to be on the other side. Not interested. Ooh. I can't make out if that's Phil Neville or Kieran McKenna. Oh my god, is that Kieran McKenna? Why do Kieran McKenna and Phil Neville look a lot alike, don't they? Is Kieran McKenna next to somebody I have no interest in talking about? So we'll move on from that. Recent movie you watched? Haven't watched a movie recently. God, I actually wish I was actually thinking, how long has it been since I've gone for a movie? I want to finish All Quiet on the Western Front, man. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it after this week, where I don't have to be lined up with the watchalongs anymore. I want to watch All Quiet on the Western Front. iPhone's camera is really unmatched. Other than that, I'd say it's pointless. Exactly, Jayesh. That's exactly what I meant by. Besides, I have a thing with Samsung, so yeah. Just buy a camera, but a camera is a pain in the ass to carry around, man. That's another thing I'd say nice. That's nice about an iPhone. An iPhone is your phone. Your phone's your phone. Walking around with like a what is it? Like a mirrorless camera, vlogging camera. With a flip it up and you can see what you're recording, even though you're not facing the screen. Just walking around with that is a pain in the ass. Really, Endo. I'm good with the kit numbers. I remember them all. I'd rather not remember Liverpool kit numbers, but thank you. Callum Chambers is coming on. Interesting. What's on your wallpaper? It's a mural done of Luke Shaw after he scored in the Euro finals. As you can imagine, I don't do a lot with my phone, so I have left that unchanged as well. Funny enough. Voting someone in the selection or neutral? I voted, but voting's already done for me. I voted, but listen, man, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Everyone has to be well read on everything, and I think a lot of people do it just to stay on a side. I don't think a lot of us are very politically inclined, to be completely blunt. I think a lot of people vote the same way they've always voted because they are scared of change. They don't know what change looks like. So there are these issues. There are these issues, but that's the problem. Definitely, it's pointless being neutral because there is no end result in being neutral. Sadly, Tahir, there is no centrist party. So if there's no centrist party, it's pointless. Um, okay, let me ask you two things: liberal or conservative, and democracy or dictatorship. Wait, what? Liberal or conservative, and democracy or dictatorship? Am I supposed to pick one of each, Hitesh? Um, I would say if I have to pick one of each because you put or and or, I'd say liberal and democracy because I really believe man, I don't know how to. I'll just tell you from my own experience, dude. I can't really relate to people living in other states, but Goa's been very liberal. We get along with everyone. We don't tell people what to eat. We don't tell people where to pray. We don't tell people what to do. We live in harmony with each other. From the time I've lived in Goa until 3 4 years ago, when outsiders have come in and they've spewed their terrible ideology here and they've poisoned a lot of Goan people's minds. And a lot of Goans aren't happy about it that have lived here their whole life for generations and generations. Not me, even though we are from here, but I have not. I suppose I've lived for one generation now. I've lived here long enough to call it that. But from living in some place that's been really liberal, growing up mixed families, I love it. Growing up, my best friend is a Brahmin Hindu. My ex-girlfriend was a Muslim. My one of my best friends was a Muslim. One of my closest friends is a believer, which is a sect of Christianity. I have grown up with uh, my favorite restaurant was a restaurant run by Punjabis that left Delhi because they didn't like Delhi and they lived in Goa. They still live in Goa. It's been over 25 years. They speak Punjabi. They have the whole Punjabi accent and everything still to this day. That was my favorite place to get paneer from because no one makes it like the Punjabis. That's a fact. Uh, Living in such a liberal location where everyone still celebrates everything together. So, for example, for Good Friday in this year, I'll give you just an example, right? For Good Friday, which is a very important thing for us Catholics, right? There is a picture in the newspaper this year of Hindu people from a village, right? From that particular village, because a lot of villages have their own church. There's a person, a Hindu person, holding up the statue of Jesus Christ and doing the procession with us. Vice versa, there are Catholic people celebrating Diwali and praying. Uh, Catholic people, celebrating Ramzan with Muslim people, being invited to their house and eating and going for iftar and all that. And I was really blessed to grow up in that environment. I grew up in Bombay as well, where everyone was mixed. I knew people from Sindh who left and fled before it was Pakistan. Um, I grew up with Rajasthanis next door, Punjabis, like whatever you can think of, Malbaris, whatever you can think of, I grew up with. And it was such a beautiful thing in Bombay when I was growing up because I was exposed to so much culture without having to go to a temple, without having to go to a mosque, without having to go to a specific place in the world to celebrate it. And I loved it. I love Bombay. I tell Aditya all the time, I miss it. I miss it. Every time I leave, I try to not get in tears. Um, Goa is very liberal, or used to be. Goans aren't happy that we are becoming conservative now. It's ruining our culture, which is actually true, and I'm not happy about either. Um, I don't know, man. I was just blessed to be growing up in a place where everyone is just accepted for who they are. Like again, like I said, no one tells you what to eat. There is no ban on foods here. No one tells you how to celebrate your festivals, stuff like that. I get it, but I get religious sentiment. I do. I don't like being disrespectful, but at the same time, it's like it's a preference, right? Like, why should anybody's specific preferences get favored? As long as as long as you don't harm someone and you're living within your own means, I don't think it should affect other people. And that's how I grew up. I know it's a sensitive subject, but I prefer to live a free life rather than be under be shamed for who I am as a human. Uh, that's all I have to say about it. I respect everyone's culture. If people don't want to eat pork, I respect that. If people don't want to eat beef, I respect that. I wish people would respect it vice versa. A lot of people don't. A lot of people do. A lot of people don't. But yeah, I don't know. I feel very blessed during the time I grew up, man. I don't know how else to put it. Hitesh, you're close to my age. Maybe you understand what I'm talking about. But then again, you grew up in a different area than I did. So maybe your experiences are different than me as well. You have to take that into account. It's very um, it's very person to person basis, I suppose. So you got just have to have an open heart and you know voting some. Oh, I read that. Okay, let me ask you. I read that. I'm not much a theater going person. I watched Jurassic World. I don't remember it released. Yeah. Okay. So I answered. Hopefully, I answered your question, Hitesh. Discussing political views in public is bad for mental peace. Yeah, that's another thing, Jayesh. I enjoy coming here, chilling with all you guys. Listen, I don't mind having a difficult conversation. And if people want to judge me for it, I can say I can go to sleep at night knowing I gave someone an honest answer. It is never with the intent to hurt people, specifically religious sentiments. I can't explain to you how much I respect religion and I respect people who follow a faith. Uh, but if I were to say something, I don't think people are I said this last time actually when we discussed. I don't think people are as religious as they used to be before. Offside, by the way, 3-2. Sorry, I didn't update it. I forgot who scored. Was it Duran? Duran scored, didn't he? Instant change, instant scoring. Sorry about that. I didn't see who scored though. I think it was John Duran. So yeah, they are afraid, and of course, change will be a way for war for other part. Yeah, see, man, no one's going to be happy. Let's be very clear about one thing, Tahir. No one is going to be happy one way or the other. Okay, no one's going to accept it one way or the other. So no point even talking about it really. Not saying war. Okay, yeah, I know what you're saying. No point is no one's going to be happy. Okay, glad at least you voted well. I'm conservative and one who would prefer dictatorship for a while, like 20 years in this country. I have my reason, all the choices, historical and economical. I don't know. The last time we decided to close our economy, it failed horribly. That's why NEP happened in 91. But cool! Oh! Oh, God. In fan. Oh my God, look at Tom Hanks, dude. Does Tom Hanks own this club or something? Am I missing something here? John Duran with two. Oh, Emery is getting fired up. Love it. Look at his face, dude. Count Unicula. Bro, what was that madness? Okay, so two funny goals. One own goal, one bounce. Oh, he's definitely on. They better not do any weird shenanigans there. Oh, yes. 3-3. After all the tap ins and one on ones they missed. Parity. Yeah, pardon me if I'm going to personal, but dating with a Muslim girl different. I mean, it was hard or something like that. Um, I mean, not really, not really, not really for me. Again, I'll be very honest with you. Um, if this is my opinion, by the way, people, you please feel free to ignore it completely. If if what divides you is religion, then what is the point? Because love should in an ideal world overcome everything, because that's how you get a sacred union among two people. I don't personally think religion plays a part of it. I don't think religion should play a part in you finding the perfect person for you. Uh, there's many people I know that have raised interfaith children, and they've raised interfaith children very well. It depends on how you raise your children. That's on you. That's on you. You can't blame religion for that. Parenting's on the parents. Don't matter what they believe in, which God they believe in, who they pray to. So was it difficult? Not for me. She was very liberal. She was very liberal, and I like the fact that she kept fasting for Ramadan. I found it very nice that she would go through a spiritual cleanse every year for herself. I thought that was very cool. Obviously, I'm not Muslim, so I can only say it's very cool. I can't really relate on that level because I don't do it myself. But I thought that was fantastic, personally, in my opinion. I had no problem with it at all. No, I didn't have a problem with it personally. In fact, I got to learn again, like I said, more about culture, more about people's upbringing, more about things that I would never know if I didn't know that person. So, I enjoyed that personally. Well, Nathan, I switched my views in last way all because of I was pre up for preparing for UPSC. All those preparation actually changed my views. So, kind of education changed my. I'm going to tell you one thing about education, Hitesh. Don't believe what you read in books. Okay, there's a lot of things that now have been openly told to us that have been cancelled out of books because people's feelings get hurt. I'm going to tell you one thing I've learned in life, Hitesh, and one of my the closest friends, closest people in the world of mine has done history as a major, and will be doing UPSC with history as a secondary subject. And our history teacher says, and I swear on everything that is holy, that this is what her history teacher said to her while talking about certain sensitive topics. He said, and I quote, "You know the truth, we know the truth. But if you say it outside this classroom, you will get hurt. You will get beaten up, you will get into fights." The only thing I will tell you, Hitesh, is whatever you think about history, right? Oh, Edison with another save. I know it's not Edison, by the way. I made a joke purposely. Whatever you think about history, right? History is a very dark place for every country. Every country has bad history. Everyone likes to blame colonialism, fine. But a lot of our own country's history was consumed with death and overthrowing and horrible things we did to each other as well. All I will say is, you know, history is what builds. I don't know how to explain this. I'll just put it simply. History is history. Living in it for too long will affect you. It's best to move forward in a positive manner, even if your history is not the cleanest. Let me just put it that way, Hitesh. I'm sorry, I tried to think of more words, but I'm not really trying to like argue with you because it is like your choice to be this way, and you should choose to live your way you want. But I will tell you something, dude. Don't believe everything you read. That's all I'm gonna say, my friend. Don't believe everything you read. They have openly admitted that they are removing certain errors of history. Oh, fuck. bad. Ooh, Allison landed badly there, bro. Ooh, you got wiped out there. Not looking good, bruv. That was rough. That's all I would say, man. Now that they knowingly are like wiping out convenient parts of our history, that's all I would say, Hitesh. I'm not going to change your mind, brother. I don't want to change your mind. Let me make one thing very clear. I have no desire in changing your mind. All I will say is don't believe everything you read, and always try to keep it open on both ends. That's all I can say. Can't really say much else because I'm not an expert in politics. I don't want to be an expert in politics. I just want to enjoy living in the state I live in with the people I live around me, and hopefully no one's quality of life changes in the future. That's it. I don't wish bad on anybody. I do wish good on my team. Hopefully we can win something next year. But yeah, apart from that, if everybody's happy, I'm happy for them, man. That's it. Go to your mosque, go to your temple, go to your church, spend time with your family, spend time with your loved ones, live life. You only got one round here. Don't waste your time with politics because it's just a dirty business. And spend your life in a more lighter atmosphere, man. You only got one round of this shit, dude. You got one round. That's it. So hopefully, again, not trying to convince anyone to do anything here. Please don't mistake me. Feel free to vote and do whatever you please. But history is always going to be written in terms of the winner. And sometimes the winner does really nasty things to win. That's all I can say. That's not justifying any of it, obviously. But doesn't change the fact that it's true, sadly. And as someone who really enjoys like learning historical stuff, it can get dark, man. It can get dark. I don't know it can get really dark. And I don't mean to laugh as in to make light of it, but it can get dark as hell, dude. Really dark. Every time I visit Kerala, my family visits St. Teresa Shrine. Sure, my grandfather's kid used to go there, that area. It's also like people used to celebrate. Yeah, bro, listen, it's a thing, dude. It's a thing. Kerala and Goa have been doing this, Aditya, forever. Forever. And that's why a lot of people want people to leave us alone. That might sound really rude, but I'm telling you, a lot of people in Goa and Kerala want us to be left alone. A lot. Because they don't like the fact that we are changing after all these years of living a particular way post independence. Who knows if that's going to happen or not? Let's see. Why almost every billionaire drops out from school? Because sometimes school's expensive in most of these countries, Tahir, and people would rather get on with their working life rather than go into debt. Just want to know Nathan's views on it. Liverpool legend Edison won PL and one UCL winner. Liverpool legend. Number one for Brazil. He is number one for Brazil, isn't he? That's funny. No, no. If you actually go by UPSC books, you will actually be more left wing. Actually, skip UPSC after going through all that, and thus change my interesting. Because I don't know if it was the same year. Sorry, Hitesh, but like when they were telling me, yeah, we are going to like remove the Mughal Empire from the history of UP, I'm like, bro, again, not making fun of whatever has happened, right? I mean, but you know how absurd that is, Hitesh? Like genuinely, like on a real man to man. Do you know how absurd it is to remove the Mughal Empire as part of our history in India? It's absurd, bro. Like, and they're openly going, yeah, we're going to just remove it from our textbooks now. I'm like, bro, what are you talking about? All this architecture everywhere, we're going to pretend like it didn't happen. The Qutub Minar, the Taj Mahal. You're just going to pretend like it doesn't exist. You're going to go like, oh yeah, you know those Rajputs built it. Like, bro, this is madness. And they're openly going, yeah, we just want to remove it out here. We want to erase all knowingness of the Mughal Empire for the things they did. I'm like, bro, everyone did bad shit to each other. They were all little provincial kingdoms. They were going battling each other all the time. It's so weird. It's so weird. But again, man, it's murky. If you're not okay in home, you can't be in other places. For me, family problems are the biggest. Ah, well, listen, dude. Everyone's got their own crap to deal with. I hear you. I hear you. It's sad. It's sad. But good night, Jayesh. Good night. See you later. I guess tomorrow is a game too. I don't even know what games tomorrow, but I think I'm doing live tomorrow too. What a crazy match! If you deep down, Klopp is also a bottler. God, Nitish, really. Nitish coming with the final death touch here. I think the game's almost done. Sadly, all our history which we have gone in school or college is written from one party perspective. Maybe, probably that was not true. Well, never in history anyone got freedom from non. Yeah, absolutely, exactly, Hitesh. Very, very true. Everyone's got to go through the meat grinder to get what they want out of it. Very true. When is the Saudi show? I have no clue, dude. Isn't it 25th? 20 something? They're going real on point. It's really true though. You have to get what you want. Blood must be shed one way or the other. Whether it's to take someone else's kingdom or whether it's to change the face of the area. By the way, we had a storm today, dude. You know what happened here, Aditya? Yesterday, the rain did a number on us, and the whole morning we had no rain. We had no lights for like 3 4 hours in the morning. Horrible. I'm pretty sure Tom Hanks owns part of Aston Villa, dude. I can't believe he's was sitting around there doing whatever he's doing. He's wearing claret colors, by the way. I don't know if anyone noticed that. He's wearing a claret colored, I don't know, shirt, or maybe he's wearing a jersey inside his suit. Couldn't really tell. But yeah, oh, these storms, it's happening, Aditya. We are about to a dust storm today. We're about to get hit by some really dirty weather now. In the next 2 months. Oh, I hate the rains. I really, really hate the rains. It's going to be horrible. All right, guys. I guess I'm off then. Game's over. 3-3. Wait, I'll tell you what the next stream is, dude. I'm pretty sure I'm doing a stream tomorrow. I've set up the whole week stream already, actually. Yes. Oh, boy. Swap and Matthew are going to enjoy this. Tomorrow, Spurs Man City. That's what we're doing. Spurs Man City. That's the one. Same time. Can Spurs do it? Oh my god. Can you imagine a more Spurs thing to do? What's your favorite weather, bro? I like the sun, bro. I like the sun. I know it's crazy. I know it's really hot these days, but I like the sun, man. Blue skies. That's my thing, dude. I can't be bothered with this dirty rain weather, dude. Can't be bothered. Although we had a three-horse title race the same, but I felt the season was boring. Last season was best in between that crazy FIFA World Cup, treble Haaland breaking. Yeah, I mean, listen, man, you can't maintain that kind of momentum, for an extended period of time. So naturally, it will be a little down, especially after seeing the Old Trafford waterfall. Oh, bro, I just realized in 2 days we're going to play Newcastle again. God, man, if it rains again, it's going to be a nightmare. Apparently, they could have called off the game, Aditya. Apparently, they could call off the game. So whatever the result was, it wouldn't have standard. They would have got 1 point. I think Arsenal would have got no points because there's no more weeks left of the season. So there'll be no time to play the game. They would have got 1 point if they called off the game. Cloudy, not rain, chilly, my favorite. So like what? Like English weather. So no problem with keeping Mughal dynasty in books, but it's just a small part of history. Why not include all the other things? Document 5,000. But you know what's the funny thing, Hitesh? No one even wants to learn anything of history nowadays. Nowadays, when I talk to people about history, they go, history is boring. All you remember is dates. I'm like, bro, that is not all you remember. That is all you remember when you're answering a history paper. But history actually teaches you a lot of funny things, like things that are invented here, things that are there, things, monuments that are here, monuments are there that as a grown up you can go and visit. People only go, oh, it's all dates, it's all dates. I don't want to remember all dates. I'm like, bro, you clearly don't understand the point of history if you think it's dates, dude. Sun ain't for me. God, dude, I don't know, man. Blue skies are beautiful, dude. Can't say anything else. After the dust storm and the first rain, it has brought relief after hot days. It's going to get hotter though because of the rain, Aditya. That's the problem. I'm saying not just Man City point of view, but the entire football team for boring. Yeah, of course it did feel boring, but like I said, man, the momentum was crazy. Man City was doing their thing. We were playing Barcelona. We won the Carabao Cup. We went to FA Cup. It was a lot of exciting things going on last season. That is true. Because I like wearing hoodies. Oh God, Tahir, welcome to the channel. I wear a hoodie at 35-degree heat in the night. If you go back to my old United streams, you'll see it about 2 months ago. I'm wearing the hoodie like peak summertime, just sitting in it, dying because I refuse to give any more money to the Glazers. Now technically they have changed ownership a little bit, so I bought the new thing that you have seen me wear I think recently. But before that I had like a thick cotton hoodie that is like 10, 12 years old that I wear for all the games before. Bro, after the game, I got a cool down, dude. Body overheating. Don't get me wrong, I like blue skies, but I can't stand rays. Nothing like it. Newcastle 3-1. Get lost, Aditya. They're saying the history doesn't repeat itself, but it often rhymes. God. It's going to be an interesting outcome next 4 5 years. Let's see what happens. Newcastle 3-1. Oh, God. Let's hope not. I mean, actually, it doesn't really matter anymore. Doesn't matter. If we beat Newcastle, we'll just be equal on points with them. But if Chelsea wins, then Chelsea will be ahead of us. So we can actually do something by beating Newcastle. But I think it's too little too late now officially. After the Arsenal game, I think it's become very impossible now, honestly. It does depend on which players come back, but I wouldn't really rely on it personally. So let's see what happens. Anyway, guys, I'll be off now. It's 2:30 in the morning. We got to do this again in 24 hours. We shall catch up tomorrow. Then tomorrow is going to be a big game as well. So let's see what happens tomorrow. There could be, if it goes Spurs' way, this could be a title decider match. Funny enough, she does reap itself in football. Let's hope next season it doesn't. At least, what can I say? Hello, Mudit. We are about to all leave. By the way, Ronaldo interview still holds true to some extent, I suppose. To some extent, I suppose. But now we're going to see. Got new football owners. Let's see what happens. That's why it's the best in the world. Anyway, Mudit, I don't know what you were doing that you're currently awake, but we are all heading out now. And if you are free tomorrow, we're doing Spurs Man City. So I shall catch you then. Hopefully, you had a good day, good weekend. And I know you're very excited for tomorrow's wrestling. Gunther winning today, maybe. God, he's boring. But anyway, that's not important. I shall see you guys tomorrow. Take care. Have a good day tomorrow. Have a good day tomorrow. Enjoy the summer while it's still here. It's about to get very miserable for the next 4 months. So enjoy it while it's here. Take care, guys. Good night, and I'll see you in the next one.